Tuesday night baseball now. Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
First pitch, 7:06.
And he falls behind 0-2. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 0-2. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ellsbury moving to his left. 1 out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
4 trips last night. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Nolan Arenado will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella CC Sabathia. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jordan Lyles is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Mark Teixeira will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
And near the top of the league in slugging. So that means he's doing a lot more than just hitting the ball out of the yard. He's also getting a lot of extra base hits.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but it could be ready to break out right here.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And a good throw from Gonzalez, but he's in safely at third. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Brett Gardner makes his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man at third with 1 down.
You said it, Matt. This is a great opportunity to cash in that early run. And credit the last guy for doing his job by getting that runner to third base. That's a very productive at-bat.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Charlie Blackmon is one of the most efficient route-running outfielders in the game. You combine that with his great speed, it allows him to cut down deep fly balls in the gap. I mean, he's routinely robbing extra base hits, preventing run-scoring plays, and helping that pitching staff avoid long innings.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. After 1, no score. Carlos Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Ben Paulson will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And that misses inside 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. McCann going to have to hurry. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brian McCann will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. He's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out, but he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Sparked out by the home plate umpire. Here's Carlos Beltran. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit's all they get. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Mark Reynolds will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Sabathia into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Swing and a little tapper. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Jeffrey Horner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Greg Bird will stand in here. 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game.
Designated hitter, Greg Bird.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting ninth.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Blackmon going back, still going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. LeMahieu is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Sabathia sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, he brought it back.
Get out of here.
Nolan Arenado digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here it comes, 0-2. On the ground to third. Rodriguez scoops it up. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rockies nothing. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. So he's into second on the two-base hit here to lead off the home fourth as he tacks on to his total, currently third best on the Yankee ball club.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Starlin Castro is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. For Gardner, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Being waved home now is Gardner. And Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
34.
Brian McCann will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez is there. One down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Boy, that is a hard one to fathom right there. I get that you want to give yourself a good head start at second base, but this ball looked like it was going to be caught all the way, so that winds up a pretty costly double play.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rockies nothing. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Brian Mitchell is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Into the box, Ben Paulson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And another 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Settling in now, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Lyles is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, a double play.
If you're going to take off, you've got to be sure this ball is going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left. Horner has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Dylan Betances will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Dylan Betances.
Mark Reynolds will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Betances sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And this bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jeffrey Horner is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Starlin Castro will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Gonzalez to the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
The catcher, number 34.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Number 26 for him on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, watching another guy take a trot around the bases. Well, that just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Adam Ottavino will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for Colorado, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now, Alex Rodriguez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. And that's just what they've done.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to third. Rodriguez is up with it. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
The batter, number 20, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Carlos Beltran steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting. Center fielder. Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. High and deep to straightaway right. Gonzalez looks up. Gone! A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys...
Now,
Teixeira.
as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
The batter.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
Starlin Castro will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Drives it the other way to deep right. Gonzalez going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 8-0. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot air.
Andrew Miller will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Nick Hundley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
In there, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Here's the 0-2. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Justin Miller will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Brian McCann will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Brian McCann.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
From the stretch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Miller will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
Digging in, Carlos Beltran. He singled his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Corner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Greg Bird stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Aroldis Chapman will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Mark Reynolds will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Jose Reyes will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chapman has the target. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Horner. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Colorado, good night.
And you know what? This is actually even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. It's a combined no-hitter. And now that's not something you see every day. In fact, that was like back when 6 pitchers no-hit the Dodgers back in 2012. Can anybody think of when the last time they saw that?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 8-0. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. As of today, the Yankees are atop the American League East division. They have 4. Right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, 13 games out. The Rays are second in the division, 3 games back.